Hey guys, welcome to a new pickup video. Today is going to be manga related, Books A Million. I'm actually doing 2 Books A Million hauls. This is the first one. They did have a sale recently and I got a bunch of stuff, but that's enough. So I'm like, we're going to split them into 2 videos. This is everything I got before the sale. I got a bunch of stuff from Books A Million at different times before the sale. So I went multiple times beforehand and got stuff. We're going to go on to that. So we're doing that stuff first and the other stuff will be another video. So let's jump into it. We have a lot of stuff to cover. Not a lot, but a decent amount. So let's jump into it. First thing we have is Come Again Communicate, Volume 29. If you anybody knows, I enjoy this series. This is a fun series. It's one I'm in. I still think it's a good series. I enjoy it. I've been enjoying this series since the beginning. It's fun. I've just been enjoying it. It's been fun by Sharon Sunday, right? Sharon Sunday, Viz Media. It's a great book. I've been enjoying it. Also, we have Volume City as well. Yeah, this book is great. I'm caught up on it currently. I have read City 1. I do have it. It's going to be in a different video because I got somewhere different. But yeah, this is fun. So if you've not checked out Comey, it's a fun series. Fun romance slash like slice of life slash comedy. There's a lot of things with this book. It's great. And the moments with Todd Noah and some of the moments with Todd Noah and the main character and Comey are great. They have some great chemistry. They're great characters. It's a fun book. I'd recommend it. And there's a lot of characters. That's one of the series where I'm like, you're going to have a lot of characters. Keep that in mind. Next we have How Do We Relationship number 5. This is a book I've been reading. I've read the first 4 volumes. I have volume 5 now. What's the next one I need? I have some other volumes. I have also 7 and 8. And I believe I have 7 and 8. So I'm pretty close to almost finishing or getting caught up to the current stuff. I just need volume 6 is the next one I need. And then I need 9, 10, and like 11. So I only need 4 more. So I'm all close to completing this or getting it up to where I'm like caught up. So I'm really happy about that. So that's why I'm like, I have 5. I don't know if I'm going to read it yet. I might wait till I get 6. Gonna have 6, 7, and 8. I might be getting it soon. So yeah, but this is great. This is a fun series, a romance series with obviously the main 2 girls are both lesbians. Obviously, not really a surprise, but it is a good book about relationships and stuff, and it's really interesting and it's fun, and I enjoyed it. And it is an older teen book, to keep that in mind, a little more mature, so keep that with some sex and some things, so keep that in mind. Not super hardcore, but it's more than you would expect. I expected from this book. To keep that in mind, it's not like a teen book. It's definitely a little more mature book, to keep that in mind. Next, we have one of my favorite Shonen Jump books coming out, Dark Gathering. This is a horror series, and probably maybe the best Shonen Jump horror book they've ever done. It's just so great. The horror in this is just fantastic. It's just so, I don't know how they're able to do horror in Shonen Jump. Like, horror in Shonen Jump. This book is doing it so well. I'm like, yeah, it's great. The art's great. Everything, the story is great. Everything about this is a fun series. I really recommend it. Great. If you like horror, I would check it out. Fun horror series by Shonen Jump. It's up to 9 volumes. I'm caught up with that currently, so that's great. A lot of these books are pretty caught up with. Like I said, except for How to Relationship, I think all these books I have in this stack are caught up with. Next, another Shonen Jump book. Probably maybe my favorite right now. I think it is maybe my favorite book coming out by Shonen Jump right now. And everybody's talking about it because an anime came out. It's Down the Dawn. This is volume 8. These covers are just so, like, they're bright, colorful, and look at the back. It's just so good. Like, this is also, it's just a stellar manga. It's just the art. Everything about this manga is so good, and I just want it to be talked about. Because this manga is like, I do like the anime. I've been watching it. I think it's good. I do like the manga a little bit more, but it could be just a personal like preference, or just because I've read a lot of the manga and I'm caught up more currently with it. But yeah, it's great. Down to Down. It's also a book that is very mature. It's a parental advisory. But I think compared to Sin mangas, it is definitely a more mature manga. Not super mature, but it is more mature than the other stuff, your regular Shonen Jump or older teen books. So keep that in mind. So it is a more slightly mature book, so keep that in mind. But it is really good. I think one of the best things Shonen Jump is doing right now. We also got Volume 9 of Down to Down. This just came out not too long ago. Like I said, super cool covers. The bright, colorful, the backs look awesome. Where they have like, it looks like a scene from I think the manga, and it's colored. It's cool. And it's just really stellar books. This is Volume 9. Like I said, the mature book. Shonen Jump, awesome. We have really new characters. It's like all the time in this book. I'm like, we're getting a cast is building up, and it's great. Like I'm liking all the characters. Next book we have is by Sig, or Viz Signature Line. I just said Sig here, but the Viz Signature Line is Rooster, the newest volume of Rooster Fighter, number 6. This is about a rooster, this guy who fights giant kaiju monsters, and that's, you think, it's one of those kind of action shonen with, definitely because he's a rooster and he finds giant kaiju monster. It has, obviously feels like it fits in a little of the comedy because it's absurd. Because of its absurd premise, why it makes it feel a little more, you might say it's comedic. No, obviously the regular like humor that most Shonen Jumps or like mangas have that as well. But chicken find giant kaiju monsters, that alone is cool. But the action is really good and has really good, like for a shonen action series, it is actually really good. So I'm excited for this. I know it's getting an anime, and I think Toonami is getting it, and it's gonna be cool. But I'm excited. This book is just fun. It's an fun action series. If you want it, I think it's great. It's fun. It's surprisingly really good. It's one of the books I was like, yep, action book for roosters. I'm down. It also is a older teen book, to keep that in mind, mostly because of violence and stuff. But it is a more mature book, to keep that a little bit in mind. I always like to mention that just in case somebody's watching. Like, is this book how inappropriate is this book? His next book is the total opposite of that. Being a mature book. It's a all age book, and definitely I feel like this is an all age book. but don't keep that as a deterrent from reading this, because all age books doesn't mean, just because it's an all age book doesn't mean a super kid friendly book, or like not that you have to be a kid to, you know what I mean, with like all age books sometimes feel like they may be targeted to a younger audience. No, just a book where it doesn't have a lot of things that are mature in it, because not every book needs to have mature themes, and this book does not have, it has some, but it's in a way where it's like, you know, like maybe a character had died in the past, or like somebody lost somebody. It's stuff was like in the realm of mature, but not like blood, guts, violence, nudity, you know what I mean, cursing, none of that kind of stuff, but it has like, you might get slightly mature themes and how people are being stuff, but it's good. This is really good. This Man's Cat. This book is a book that I got randomly from a thing. I got it from, I think the used library has a used book and they had a couple of these. I picked them up because obviously it's manga and they were cheap, and I picked them up and I read them, and one of them was only one. I read them and I actually really enjoyed it, and there's actually a lot more story to this than just a guy and his cat. About him being a piano player and all this stuff and all this stuff. This is actually surprisingly good. Like, it surprisingly shouldn't be as good as I thought it was, but it's really good. This is volume 11. I know this one actually I'm not currently caught up with, because there is a new volume of this out right now, so I do need to pick that up. But this is still a book. Man's Cat. It's actually a little bit surprising. The first volume feels like more about him and his cat. It's only the first volume, but you do get to learn some stuff throughout this book, and there's more to it than just him and his cat, about him and stuff he's been through, and it's kind of great. So we have 2 books left for this video. We have a book I'm excited always when it comes out, because it's a book that feels like it doesn't come out too often nowadays, but it is when a new volume comes out, I pick it up immediately. It's Blue Period. These covers are some of my favorite covers in, I think, manga. These just have some of the best covers to just look so cool. Like, it's just this character, and it's the art, like this black thing, like the art, like it looks like chalk or some type of, you know, material used to make art covering it. It's just fun. In the back, these colors in these are just great. They all look super great. This is volume 15 or 15 volumes of this. Now, this just came out somewhat recently. I don't know sometimes when this comes out, because I just go into Bookstagram and see what comes out, so I don't know when this came out, but this is the most current volume of this book, so I'm caught up, and this book is just keeps still. It's a stellar book. It is an older teen book. It's weird, because if you watch the anime, I don't think it is an older teen. I think it's just a teen book, but it is definitely, I feel like it has some more mature themes and stuff in it, but it is good. I do think it is a book that is an old teen book, but I think teens probably could read it, but there are some older teens things in it with like sin things, but it is good. I recommend this book highly. It's great. Now, the last book is a special book. It's a sticker book. It's a hardback book. It's by the one and only Junji Ito. It is his Alley. This is a story collection. It looks weird because I'm looking at this in the camera and I look backwards, so it looks weird, but it's Alley by Junji Ito. This is a story collection. It collects a bunch of his short works into a collection, and if you've seen his works, he does some of the best horror stuff, I think, in manga. Like, his manga stuff is like some of the best. I can't help but every time I read his stuff, I'm like, he does some of the best horror mangas of all time. It's just so good. I'm trying to see if I can find a good page to show the art of how like creepy and stuff it is. Like, this page is a good example. Look at his art. It's so good, so creepy. It's great. If you want horror stuff in manga format, Junji Ito's the way to go. You can almost never be disappointed. Some of the stuff is a little more goofy. It does have some goofiness to it, because some of them are like so, like, some of the stuff is so absurd, but it's still like, I think even the goofy stuff is still somehow, some of it does is still scary and still like has a vibe of a good horror stuff, because if you really think about it, if that actually happened, that'd be kind of fucking scary. But yeah, this is fun. I enjoy his work. He's one of my favorite, if not my favorite, manga horror creators. I think he is my favorite manga horror creator, but he's great. Always have to pick up a new book for this. This is awesome. So yeah, that's it for this pick a video haul of manga stuff. I'm really happy to give this stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have you read any of these books? Let me know in the comments down below. Are any of these your favorites? Have you read any of these? Let me know. You can always stay epic, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.